This is going to be a favorites video, or as I prefer to say, shit I've been loving this month. So I really don't have that much. Quality, not quantity, you know? So we'll just jump right into it. This LED light beauty device. So it's a sculpting wand. For this, I used the gua sha tool, which I like, and I keep it in the freezer and it gets like nice and cold, and you know, it feels good to, you know, whatever, run over your skin and try to make you look young forever. So it's just this little wand. It comes with a USB cord. You can charge it. And this not only is just easier to handle for me anyways than a gua sha, also it heats up and vibrates and massages. So you can just really get in there. It comes with multiple light options. I was using the red for the longest time. I've finally gotten into the other colors. They each have their own benefit. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, honestly. I know the red is for like aging, so that's the one I was using the most. I just really go by my mood, however I'm feeling, you know? Like today it's like an orange kind of mood, you know? So it's just like, oh, it's just so nice. Really get into all your crevices. Great for the neck too, chin, double chin, whatever you have. And yes, it's just, oh, was that a bald eagle? Oh my God. And yes, you can just really get in there. And so I make sure to put on a very lubricating serum before I do this, because if you put on something that's not like super moisturizing, you will be dry dogging it. Meaning it's not gonna glide as effortlessly. So I make sure to do this after I apply my serum. And you can totally see the difference, because most nights I will do like one side of my face first, and then I compare it to the other side, and it's like, you know, like Hagsville, like aging, and then it's like nice and tight and sculpted and snatched, as the kids say. It's just nice, you know, like I'm not one of those people who like really does an over-the-top skincare routine, but this is something I do every single night, and it's just a real treat. All right, we'll stay in the beauty realm. I only have really like one other beauty item, and it's this Bella Vita Luxury Eau de Parfum in honey scent. And I got this off Amazon. Honestly, everything's off Amazon. Not sponsored. It is heavenly. I mean, if you like the scent of honey, nice, floral, sweet, musky, not too sweet. And it is androgynous. They say a man or a woman can wear this, and it kind of, you know, blends in with your pheromones. The main thing for me with perfumes that makes it a little trickier to find good quality perfumes that last for at least a few hours is I buy mine cruelty-free. This brand is really great for that. It's cruelty-free and vegan, and this was only 20 bucks. And it really does last like at least a few hours. I mean, I'm not the type to reapply, but it does last. Like I can smell it on my clothes like once I've taken them off for the day, basically. So it's got some lasting power to it. So if you're in the market for a cruelty-free, vegan, affordable perfume, I highly recommend looking up this brand. They also have multiple other scents that I really want to try, but I'm a travel nurse, so I just don't need a lot of like bulk. I try to be like pretty minimal with my stuff, but as soon as I finish this one, I will be repurchasing another one. I think the one that I was most interested in next was called Date Night. Next, we'll get into literature. Okay, so I've got a few. I have just been on such a reading kick this year. It's just enriching, and I feel like I'm learning and stimulating my mind, and yeah, I just love it. And it's really therapeutic for me, like almost meditative. I'll just set aside like 30-40 minutes, make myself a cup of tea, and yeah, just have a peaceful moment. I finished these about a month ago. So this one is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, and this one is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. And these were both awesome books. Like I haven't had a bad read and I don't know how long. Like I just got so lucky with books. Anyways, Rebecca, this was recommended by a YouTuber that I really enjoy, Cozy Plant Lady. She's a big reader. And if you are looking for a romance, mystery, thriller, with major spooky mansion on the seaside, then this is for you. I'm really into books that have a tie-in to the sea lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe because the sea scares me, so it's intriguing and I really like to read about it. But that's exactly what this is. It's really good. If you've read The Only One Left by Riley Sager, then that I would compare this book very, very significantly to. And this was voted best novel of the century. And then The Midnight Library was just a really great read. I would recommend this if you're having some sort of like existential life crisis. Not even like a midlife crisis, but just if you're like kind of feeling lost, like maybe not appreciating life to its fullest. This is just a great book to show you that no matter where you go in life, you always take yourself. And so to just be happy where you are. Super easy read. I like the way it was written. And it does kind of border on like fantasy, which usually I'm not into. But in this case, it was very much, it was just the right amount. Like it was enough to like, I don't know, I was willing to let my mind go there, but without it being like cheesy, you know, over the top. Like I'm a pretty, like I prefer reality based books. And so I don't do a lot of fantasy, but this was just the perfect amount of it, just a hint of fantasy. So great read, highly recommend, especially if you're needing some life inspiration or guidance at this moment. Take this as your sign and pick it up. And then my last book is Whale Fall by Daniel Kraus. And I just started this one a few days. I'm about halfway through it, so I can't fully say that it's a favorite, but it has been so far. And I don't see the quality of the book diminishing. I mean, in the second half, it's probably only gonna get better. This is about a man who goes out to sea to look for his dad's remains. And while he's out there, he has some crazy fucking encounters. And it winds up landing him in the belly of a whale. Which I know sounds kind of cheesy to read about. You're like, okay, really? He's gonna be like in the belly of a whale, like trying to get out? That's kind of what I thought, but it's very well done and it's not cheesy at all. It's like perfectly descriptive. I'm very excited to finish the rest of this baby, and yeah. Next, I have a pair of hiking boots. I ordered these whenever I moved to Washington. Like I said, I'm a travel nurse. I've been here for about 6 months, and I realized very quickly that my Nike tennis shoes would not cut it out hiking, because I was here during the winter and it rains every fucking day and it's always wet and soggy. Not anymore though. Look, it's finally spring. It's the end of April and it's finally starting to warm up, so that's nice now that I'm leaving. These are Columbia. They smell really good. They are waterproof, very durable, and nice, high quality. I've only worn them a few times, but I will say that there wasn't any blistering. Like, they were immediately comfortable. Oh, and as I say that, literally the sole says Tech Light Comfort. And yes, they are. They're extremely comfortable. And also, I just really like the look. They had multiple options as far as the color, but I really just like the classic camel look with the red laces. I think is just very nice. So yes, these were just great for hiking around in the winter. It keeps your feet nice and dry. I got these off Amazon, shocker. And they were only like 50 bucks. Like I think I got them on sale, 45 or 50 bucks. That's a tip with Amazon. If there's something you want and it's a little too pricey, just put it in your basket and wait for the notification that the price has dropped. Okay, so this one is pretty random. It is a Galaxy projector light. Brand is Bliss Lights, and this is the Skylight 2.0. Now, I will be honest, I have had this for quite a while, but only recently have I gotten to the point where I pretty much can't sleep without it, because I came to realize that it's not just galactic settings, there are also multiple other settings, and one of them, my favorite, is just the stars. They're this nice, soothing blue, gently sparkling. yeah, I've just gotten to the point where I can't sleep without it now. I put it on every single night and it's just comforting. It gives off just the faintest hint of light. I usually will light an incense, turn off my lights, put on my projector, and watch it for a few minutes, and then just start to get very relaxed. And like I said, it's just very therapeutic. This was not pricey either. Whenever I bought it, it was about like $45. I had to throw a little snack in here. It's a bagged popcorn, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, bagged popcorn, those usually taste like cardboard. I know, they can sometimes taste like those styrofoam packing peanuts, but not this one. The brand is Lesser Evil, Simple Acts Clean Snacks. So it's made with coconut oil, so you get that nice coconutty flavor, but then it's paired with Himalayan salt, so it's like this salty, coconutty, delicious bite. And it's just a bonus that it's like very clean and healthy to snack on. Organic popcorn, organic extra virgin coconut oil, and Himalayan salt. I've seen it at multiple grocery stores, so it's pretty readily available too, but it's just delicious. Last night I had this as a little snack before bed with a glass of Silk chocolate milk, and it was a game changer. The salty sweet combo is just so freaking good. Like, I could have eaten the whole bag and it wouldn't have been that bad. And they also have a fiery hot version. I'm the type of person who like loves Flamin' Hot Cheetos and all that trash, so I'm hoping it kind of gives me that same fix, but in a healthy, organic, guilt-free way. Okay, I do have one more favorite, but it's actually outside, so I'm gonna have to take you out there because it is too large to bring inside. So let's go. Come on, let's go. This baby is the final favorito of the month, and this is my inflatable kayak. It's the K1 Intex Challenger, and it came from, you guessed it, Amazon. They run about like $115, $120, and I have just been loving having it here because I live on the lake now. Well, for a few more days anyways. So it has just been so nice to pop into the lake, and it's great because it takes only about like 7 to 8 minutes to get all set up. Now I've been living here for a few months, so I just leave it inflated obviously. But it is great for portability too, because I am a travel nurse and I really can't be toting around an actual kayak. So this is a great solution for that. So if you're in the market for a kayak and need something portable or affordable, then I highly recommend this baby. Okay guys, so that wraps up my monthly favorites, aka shit I've been loving this month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.